Before answering this question, I want to know where are you from? Like in a village or in a city? Are you from?
It's a city. It's a city.
Yeah. Uh, I live in a village. So, my demand is totally different. Motivation that I should start because, before 10th, I was learning English as a subject. My target was to score better. I never think about speaking. But after 10th, I thought that if I want to achieve my goal, actually, I have a question which I wanted to ask many people, but they didn't answer me correctly because you love history, so you can answer me correctly, I
So,
think.
how has
You
your
know,
day been?
yeah, my day has been really, great. I enjoyed my whole day. I think it's the middle of my day. So far, so good.
Okay, that's great. I woke up really late today as it is Sunday, so I haven't done anything since morning.
I think recently you have completed your exam.
Yeah.
Then I'm really impressed by your conversation because your speaking skill is really good. Because in this, small age, because you are not that much matured, because I have after watching some of your content and after watching some of other YouTubers content, I get motivation that I should start because before 10th I was learning English as a subject. My target was to score better. I never think about speaking, but after 10th I thought that if I want to achieve my goal or career, then I have to know English. And not only know, I have to know because I have to speak English. That's why I started speaking. So in this time I'm in my journey. So when have you started your journey, speaking journey?
I think it has been quite a few years. Maybe when I was in grade fourth or fifth, that's when I
Wow,
started it.
wow. And in that time you had been doing done the conversation.
No, earlier I wasn't doing conversations. I just started conversations in the year 2020.
Oh, 2020. And how was your experience? And in this time, how is your experience now?
I feel really great because I feel like when I have conversations with tutors, they point out my mistakes and I get to know more on the areas where I have to improve. So I have learned a
Oh,
lot in these years. So it has been a great experience.
yeah, me too. Actually, when we talk with tutors, they correct me. They, they can find the mistakes whatever I do. So
Yeah.
that's really interesting. So because if we want to speak English, then confidence is really important. Because when I
Yeah.
was doing the conversation in the first time, then I don't have that much confidence. I was very nervous. That's why I was not able to speak. But in this time I can speak little bit because of confidence, because I have mm, increased my confidence little bit. That's why.
Yeah. That's
So so from the beginning I'm asking you, do you have any question?
I don't really have any questions, but we can go for any topic today.
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I have this topic in my mind that is, what are the luxuries that you want in your life? So, should we go for this topic?
Yes, we can. Luxury means
Okay, so what is the luxury that you want the most in your life?
uh, so before answering this question, I want to know where are you from? Like in a village or in a city? Are you from?
It's a city. It's a city.
Yeah. So I live in a village. So my demand is totally different from yours, I think. Because
Yeah.
because in village they don't have that much, they don't want that much luxury life. They just want respect like that. Because I'm not saying that I don't want to get luxury life. I want to secure my life financially, secure. I want to secure my life financially, sorry. Because like that, in this time my parents are working,
Hmm.
for me. They are doing
Yeah.
hard work for me. They want to and secure my life. That's why I want to make their life luxury, not only mine, they are also. So I am working on that. And actually my one of my favorite hobby, you can say, or target, whatever you want, you can say, is to teach mathematics, because I really love to solve mathematics. So in this time, if you take any tutor, they will teach mathematics. They will just they will teach the mathematics whatever in your book. They will not suggest you how to love mathematics. So
Yeah.
my one of my that's why in this time learners are afraid of mathematics. So after completing my completing after getting my dream, you can say, or target, I will teach mathematics in a funny and easy way. That's my target. And if I take, because luxury doesn't mean that you have a lots of money, you have a
Yeah.
lots of car and anything. In my point of view, I can't say that everyone no
Yeah.
agree. So that's all what I want. What about you? What do you want to add in your life?
I think the one luxury that I want in my life is more time to spend with my family. I want to spend more time with
Oh,
my family because I am very busy with school, so I'm just engaged there, and both my parents are working, so they are just engaged in their office. So we don't really have much time to spend together. So I really want to spend more time with them. That is the luxury that I want.
wow, it's really impressive. Like that's really interesting. So, how much time do you spend in your school?
So our school starts at 7 a.m. So I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and then from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. 1 p.m. my school goes on and by 2 p.m. I'm back home.
Oh, and do you take any tuitions or any coaching, anything?
Not really. Not for school subjects. I take classes from other co-curricular things such as playing the piano or
Oh,
learning music.
wow. And I think you like to do this type of thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why. And I have watched some of your music video.
Oh.
That was also amazing. Then I have been watching your videos since 1 or 2 months.
Oh, wow.
So that's why. So I have seen that you want to crack UPSC exams. So there are lots of positions like IPS, IFS,
Hmm.
IAS. So what do you want to get? What position do you want to get?
I really want to get IAS. I want to become an IAS officer.
Oh, and why do you like this position?
Okay, so when you are an IAS officer, you have many authorities. You have many ways in which you can help the people in need. Like you can make roads and construct basic amenities such as hospitals and schools. You have that authority to do that, and you can help people in that way. So I really want to help people and work for my nation.
Oh, that's really interesting. So, do IAS means, whatever I know about IAS, UPSC, like you have to, go here and there. You don't have to leave, you can't live in a particular place. So,
Yeah,
and you told me that you want to, adopt a luxury that you want to spend your time with your family. So, how
yeah.
is it possible? Is it possible or not? Totally, opposite.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't really think in that way. But I want to spend time with my family now because I know that I won't be able to spend time later because I'll get busy with my work life, right? So I want to spend time with my family now so that I have just spent quality time now and then later on I can focus more on my work. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that on weekends I can meet them. That is an option.
Wow. Okay, okay, that's really, you are absolutely correct, because because if we want to achieve anything, then we have to avoid something. So
Yeah.
I totally agree with you. Me too, because if I want to after 12th, if I want to achieve my goal, then I have to leave my room.
Yeah.
Not only leave my parents also, because since my childhood I have never been to hostel. because I love to live with my parents. Because I was supposed to go to hostel after 10th, because in my village, because I live in a village, there is no science facility. So I'm traveling every day, you know, mm,
Oh.
like almost 16 kilometer every day. So it's really pretty hard for me, but I'm trying to understand, I'm trying to make this in my life. So whatever you do, it's really interesting. So loving parents is really important. So
Hmm.
if that's why I'm doing that. So UPSC and anything. What's your hobbies? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have multiple hobbies. I love to play the piano or the keyboard. I love to sing, and I also really love to read.
Oh, and what kind of book do you like to read?
I'm more into fictional books, but lately I have started reading some Ruskin Bond books.
Oh, so what are the things that impressed you from their book?
So I personally feel that books are a way to get away from reality. You can just forget about your life, all the tensions and pressure of your life, and then just be connected with the books in a way. And that's what I like the most about books, that you can just forget everything and just be in the plot and just imagine everything and enjoy it. So that is what I love the most.
Oh, that's really amazing. So, what about nature? Do you like to enjoy the nature?
Yeah, I love that. And I love trees and how they form many different shapes and everything, the different types of trees, and I love to observe them. And if I get a chance, I would love to be a nature photographer, natural
Wow.
photographer.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Nature photographer. Okay. So, have you, try it? Have you ever
No,
tried?
not yet.
Oh, uh, okay. So, how about, because you like history, what are the things that have impressed you of history?
I love modern history, how the British invaded India and everything,
Ah,
how it went from trade to just territory expansion and everything. I love that. That is what
oh.
surprises me the most.
Okay. Actually, I have a question which I wanted to ask many people, but they didn't answer me correctly, because you love history, so you can answer me correctly, I think. British, had come in our, India. So was it helpful or not?
That is a great question because every coin has two sides. When the British arrived in India, they took the goods and producers from India and sold it in European markets. So India developed its name in European markets for its spices and its trades and everything. So India got famous for in a way, but when the British invaded us and just started ruling us, and it's when it started changing, what should I say, these rules and laws of India, when they started passing
Yeah,
on laws and changing the cultural and traditional ways in which the people of India live, it was a little bad because they started banning things such as
yeah,
grazing cattle in the forest. It was banned, and people and peasants had to pay for that, and it caused a lot
yeah,
of people to pay a lot of money and lose their livelihoods in a way. So it was
yeah,
a little bad for some people, but it was also good if you want to see it in the view that the country developed a little bit.
yeah,
It,
yeah.
it made its name in the world. So there are both pros and cons.
Yeah, and what are the development that they had done in India?
They passed many acts, such as the English Education Act. Right now, we are learning
Yeah,
English because of
yeah,
them.
yeah,
And also, they brought many inventions of the Western world to India. They what should I say? They made train tracks and everything. Industrial revolution was a great thing that was brought to India. And I feel like if the British were not here, the industrial things and the industrial developments would have reached India a lot later. And there are
Yes,
a lot
yes.
of developments that they did.
Okay, I got everything. So overall, what do you want to say? Was it helpful or not?
It was somewhere in the middle because even if the British hadn't invaded India, India would have achieved what it has now, but a little later on
Yeah,
in life, a lot, many years later. But still, it would have achieved it. So I would say it is neutral. It was neither
yeah, yeah,
too good
yeah.
nor too bad.
Yeah, that's I agree it because because we can't buy education, so that's why they are really because of them we know English because we can
Yeah.
communicate with the people all over the world. So I
Hmm.
think it is important, but they also done a lot. They did a lots of evil also, so those are
Yeah.
bad.
Hmm.
But I
They
have because
enslaved us.
yeah, because I have because when I was 6th to 8th grade, then I was loving history because in this time in my science subject there is no history, but I was loving. But when I was promoted into ninth, then my history subject has changed, like it has changed to Indian to Europe. I was learning Europe's history. I think you will learn, I think in ninth, I think. That's why I didn't like this because I was loving to study. I was loving to read Indian's history.
Hmm.
So after ninth, I didn't like history.
Hmm.
So let's see. In future, I will learn modern history like that after completing my education. So personally, I like history. So
Hmm.
apart from that, overall it's good because
Yeah.
of them we can learn English as well as our transportation has developed for them. So overall it's good.
Yeah.
So anything?
Nope, I don't have anything in my mind, but it was an amazing session. I loved to talk to you.
Yeah, yeah, me too. It was lovely talking to you. I enjoyed a lot because you're such a great speaker. Because I'm in my journey because I'm a little bit nervous. I know that, but when I speak, then I try to speak. I don't know why I speak a little bit fast. That's why I make a lots of grammatical mistakes sometimes. That's why I'm trying to overcome this problem. But I'm in my journey because I started my journey almost 5 or 6 months. So let's see. So it was lovely talking to you, and we will join again. And if you want, we can talk again, and we'll talk more and more. Okay.
Yeah, sure. So best
Bye.
of luck for your journey, then bye bye.
Bye. Take care.
Yeah, thank